Hey everyone, Shemmy here and welcome to a quick video here. If you're like me and you've hit around about level 45 to 50 and you're thinking to yourself, where do I go next to level up? Because I completed the main storyline. Now, there are many different options, but I found somewhere that I thought was quite quick and it's really easy for grinding a lot of money as well. Now, since I started this, I was level 45 and as you can see now I'm level 65 to 66 on my characters. And it's only taken about 2 or 3 hours really, which isn't too bad. And also I had about 100,000 gil when I started this, and now I've got 1.6 million gil. So it really is a fantastic money earner. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to travel to here, which is, if I can open the map, the Nabrui's Deadlands. Now there is a teleport crystal here. I suggest you make your way to the teleport crystal first. Now you'd have to come up here for a few hunts anyway, so you should come along here at some point. You've got the Necrohold of Nabudis, which is where you do a few hunts. And there's also this area here on the left, as you can see in the middle of the screen now, which is pretty much unattached to anything, but there is a secret way to get there, and there's a hunt up there as well, so you should end up there at some point. Now, we'll suggest, first of all, coming up here and getting yourself to the save crystal and saving your game. Right, from here, you want to come down to the south. And we are essentially going to hug this top area here, loop around, and you can kill stuff in here if you really want to. If you have everything on your gambits, you're going to do that anyway, aren't you? So, might as well just kill stuff. Just for the sake of this video, we'll put it on fast forward and just murder all this stuff. And as you can see, we're picking up a lot of XP in that as we go along anyway. And again, you just want to keep on this side until you get around about to... I always lose this bit now. It's around here, isn't it? To here. So by this rock, as you can see, we're off the map now. So in between these two rocks, and you want to continue around and float onto this area here. Now from here, you're going to want to follow it around to this area and kill these two dead bones. Right, we'll take off speed mode now and continue across this area. Now, the idea behind this is basically we're going to chain a lot of creatures together. So a lot of these, actually we've already started a chain, we're on a 2 chain. There's another here. So it's all this undead sort of characters, the dead bones and that sort of stuff. So we come up to, they're going to keep spawning. And there's going to be a lot of them as we go forward. Now, I've been chaining about 50 or 60 together, which of course gives you really good loot. But as you can see, each one we kill as well is giving us 1,500 XP. And of course, if you guys have got the golden amulet, is it golden amulet? I always get confused with which one's which. Was the embroidered tippet? Either way, the one that gives you double XP, you're going to get even more. So make sure you're clever on who you put that on. And again, as you can see, we're just spawning more and more and more of these over and over again. Now, the best place to go is up here. We're going to go through this loading screen. Now, this is where if you do have fast forward, it's going to be fantastic to use. If not, it's not a major issue, but it does speed the process up. Now, it's basically going to want to walk from here up to the top of this. Now, don't go too far too quick because, especially if you're lower level, like level 40 to 45, I died quite a few times because I just pulled too many at once, and it can become quite easy to get overwhelmed. But now I'm a little bit higher level, it's not too much of a difficult. Not too much of a problem. So I could go all the way up here and just grab them all. But yeah, just slowly make your way up this hill. You're killing more and more and more, one after the other. And of course, as we're going, we're building up our chain, but we're also getting a lot of XP along the way. Like I said, every single one of these we kill, we're getting about 1,500 XP. So the person who's got the embroidered tippet or golden amulet, it's not golden amulet, that's it, that's the double. I can't remember which one it is. Golden amulet or embroidered tippet, one of the two gives you double XP. So the person who's got that's getting 3,000 XP per kill. And as you can see now, we're on the top here. There's even more spawning. So again, we can speed the game up and we'll just kill all of these. But as we're up here, look, just more and more and more and more spawn. Over and over and over again. So make sure you collect all your loot as well. Again, just keep going over and over again. And you can stay up here for a while. Eventually the spawns will stop. Make sure you obviously go into every single area because that's where these spawns come from. See more and more spawning back here. We're up to a 25 chain now, 26. Speed the game up again. 28. And again, we just keep running around this area. And when things stop spawning, we've not got to that point yet, so we just hit the 30 chain. When things stop spawning, then just head your way back down the hill. 31 chain, we're starting to get the gold things now, so we're getting a lot of loot for every single one of these killed. Now we're still getting about 1,500 XP as well. Come back out the end here. Now these ones at the bottom here should hopefully respawn as well, giving you a bit of extra on your chain. You don't want to go too far because you don't want to pull anything that's not part of the chain. Now, what you can do is you can try going up here again. Sometimes stuff loads and respawns. Other times it doesn't. So just make your run up here. If nothing else spawns, there we go. We've got a few more. So again, we're getting a lot of loot. As you can see, a lot of eye drops and sort of useful stuff. Getting the Arcana. So that we're getting the big ones now. So what was in that? 2 eye drops. Was that it? So lots and lots of gear. We're up to a 45 chain now. 3 dark crystals, 2 eye drops, and Arcana, 4 dark crystals. Again, just more and more spawning over and over again. And thinking with up to 47 chain now, getting 1500 XP per one. That's a massive amount of XP. We're looking at nearly we're looking at nearly 75,000 XP there, just from this one run. And it's not taking me long at all, as you can tell. It's been really quick. Collect all the loot as you go along. Like I say, just make sure you run around, see if anything else spawns. Eventually the spawns will dry up. Now, to refresh spawns on this game, you need to go 2 screens away. So the easiest way I found is basically just to run back to that save crystal. Run back to the teleport crystal we did before, save your game. You can even teleport away to a town, sell all of the loot that you've picked up. You'll soon be making a ton of money. Now, make sure you do go back and sell your loot as often as you can, because as you can see, we're picking up like 3 dark crystals. If I go into my loot now and have a look, so dark crystals are already at 99, so literally we can't pick any more up. So we want to make sure we go back as often as possible. Otherwise, you're going to end up losing out on money. If you're not that bothered in money, then just stick around, just keep going back and forth. As you can see, we've had a couple of levels up actually. There was I think 3 on 65 and 3 on 66. I think Balthier and Varna both leveled up since we started this video. So it's a nice quick way. It's not, maybe there are better places to go, but for me, I just found this is a really easy way to farm XP and farm gear at the same time. So like I say, once you're done, once things have stopped spawning, there we go, we've got up to 51 chain here. So 51 times 1,500, that's 75,000 XP there. And that's taken us, what's that, the video's been going 7 minutes, so that's taken us barely any time at all. So you just want to, like I say, in between each run, just head back to that same little area we started at, where the save crystal is. Like I said, you can teleport away and you can sell your gear. So this is the way you get out of here, of course. You can teleport away and sell your gear to a vendor, or you can just save your game and keep coming back. I do suggest saving your game if you're not like, well, I'm 66, 65 now, so it's become pretty easy for me. I reckon if I went for it for another, I don't know, hour or so, I could get everyone to level 70, easy enough. So that's just basically keep going back and forth, and sometimes you'll run into this big purple thing, which is always useful as well, because that's worth a lot of XP and license points. But again, I wouldn't suggest hitting it unless you're a certain level. But yeah, that's my little way that I found to level up pretty quickly. We're going to avoid all this purple stuff. We're just going to go around and across the little bridge to the save crystal, refresh ourselves, save the game, and there we go. That's as simple as that. So, of course, you've enjoyed this video, and I hope it's going to be very useful for some of you guys as well. Please do hit that like and, of course, subscribe if you are new around here as well. I've been Shabby Gamer. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you very soon for another Final Fantasy XII video. Bye. The one, two,